It's all gonna back up, which is fine. Until we figure out exactly how we want to do this. We need another supplement belt down here. There's no sense in building another column if we're not feeding the columns that we already have. At least that's my thinking. Oh, you tell me you can't? I guess we're gonna have to go. Can't go through there because there's already an underground there. Ah, okay. There isn't one here in that direction. So here we can go underground to there, underground to there. Then turn. Where do we want to supplement this? Well, it seems to be... I hate this track. It seems to be running out like here-ish. I don't mind bringing it in like right there. All green across the board. The other ones we'll bring down here. Let's bring them over to the right because there isn't enough room to do an underground right here. Let's go 3 here. Alright. Bring them over right there. Thank you, autosave. Alright, I'm gonna bring 2 under, mostly because the one on the outside is not going to be super stocked. It's just coming off of like a couple machines, I think, if I remember correctly. No, we merged those together, so we'll see. The top seems to be going a little bit further here, so we're just going to take one. First, and we're going to take it over to about where it starts to run out right here. Supplement it right here. Then these two will come down alongside this. Bring them in right around here. One of them I'm going to have go in a little earlier, because the bottom here does not look like it's getting what it needs in general. Like it runs out like right around here. So I'm going to have one come in here and then one maybe halfway down, maybe here. That far. There we go. Now they're bringing the belts up. I'm gonna watch, see how this goes with the green lights here, because this is staying green mostly. What's up with you? You got stone! No! I mean, stone made its way into one of these. Who's getting stone? You! Off. You off. Jerks. They're gonna turn that stone into a... What would that do? Make a wall? Or stone brick, rather? It's gonna come out in the steelwork. Alright, let's follow it. No, it's gonna jam up because it can't be cooked twice, right? Yep. Okay. There is actually quite a bit of rock in here. Anybody else get jammed up? These guys look good. Oh, green lights across the board. And now we're probably getting more than enough, and we could stand to extend this. After all, maybe. I'm not seeing any more stone now, so I think we're good. Probably find it later if we're not. So I'm inclined to maybe try to take a chunk of this. Maybe try to plop it in down here. Then take overflow, and it can handle overflow. I hope. 'Cause that'll be cool. Hooky smoke. Need to be brought the processing units so that we can make the next silo. Alright, so output priority left. Oh, this doesn't go this way like this. over, down, just to stay off this coal for whatever reason. Don't know that we'll ever go after that coal, but we'll see. Alright, we'll take this straight out. If we ever need to extend it further, we could maybe come into this area too, but as of right now, we're gonna play it with what we got. Some stuff's cooking already. We don't have a lot of overflow. I don't want to split it directly though. We'll even those out. So at least getting like the same top and bottom. Well, ideally. How's nothing coming out of the top here? Guess they're just going. Balance it on both sides. No, nothing's making its way down. So here, let's do a 5 to 5 balancer. Facing the right direction. At one point, I enjoyed the challenge of making these on my own, but then after a couple minor mistakes that are super hard to notice, it's like, I'd rather the robots do it. Kind of wish you could prioritize the robots in your pocket. Yeah, that's right. Building blueprints. Bring the belts. We can get some of these going. Can't believe the ones with the red belts are flying all the way up here before they realize they're not needed anymore. And let's see if this actually saturates now. It might not. It might be pulling exactly what it needs. 1, 2, dinky steel came out 3. But once any of these belts are saturated all the way back up to the origination point, then more will just come out of these because they're all connected to the balancer. That's what I wanted. So now more is coming down through here. This one's saturated as well, which it wasn't before, I don't think. Now we're seeing more go down through here, so it's being more evenly distributed. Still not enough to light everything up, but a lot. Does look like coming out here. Quite a bit better. How's this backing up? All coming out this side. It's fine. If it's being used, it's fine. Now, do we have enough making its way here? Oh, I thought that was building up for a second. I was super happy, but it looks like it's still being used faster than it's being made, which is expected, but it's keeping up. It's largely keeping up. All right, so down here where we make dense structure, they're all bopping. We may have to extend them, which will just chew through more steel, but we'll see how production looks now. Also, we don't have any blue processing units. None are being brought to us. They're being spit out. This only puts them into the system if they are overflow, but didn't we put something on here to steal them? May have to run down there and change that ourselves. We just happen to have a ton already in the system, I bet. Just double check. Was there nowhere else? Set to cop some over to the side for us. Well, I mean, we could kind of do it here. The very end of the line. One place is just as good as the other. I mean, well, except they might get used before they get here, but there's plenty to go through first. This will give more immediate gratification. Nice. Uh-oh. They slimed one. And he's immediately better. Not so much for that group. Oh, inventory full. Do we place the silo? Oh, we're gonna need more steel than that. High density material. I mean, at a certain rate, only these front ones are going to get what they need. Where are you guys going? You're taking blue circuits where? Is something asking for them? I gotta figure this out. I can't just have it bleeding back into the system, causing a loop. Getting fuel, then going, where are you going? Do we have a requester chest somewhere for blue? Is it the other rocket? It's a passive, though, isn't it? No, it's a straight up requester. Because we don't usually have blue in the system like that. I mean, this is where you would normally use a buffer chest, but I'm not terribly keen on doing that. Let's take this guy out for a sec. They just stop doing that. I mean, we'll also just take these into our inventory. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're making number 11, so we're almost halfway through with making the rockets. But we may wrap with them still not completely done. However, will this satellite make it? Maybe. Depends on which side grabs. If the left side grabs, then that rocket will take off. Oh, we got it. So how long does it take before it actually gets the science back? Yeah, there it goes. Oh, snap. I'm glad I caught that. This has been full this whole time, I'm sure, so we shouldn't see any white science randomly on this. Okay. There we go. You've sent 2 rockets. We're now setting at 112 rockets sent, or satellites sent up. It's interesting, they're all loading from one side. It's like only these first ones on the right. Or no, they're on the right of these, but they're on the left of the doubles, if that makes sense. Here comes your satellite. Nice. It's like this 6-to-1 doesn't necessarily flow through that fast. Like it's staggered at some point, so it's not the most efficient. Looks like something I could have built myself. I mean, I guess they're just gonna go. I don't see them really getting backed up anytime soon. But, I mean, once we have all of them, who knows? Oh, we almost have enough concrete. You guys bringing me some more concrete? slowly. We'll get one more built, and then we'll call it for the night. Man, you're still not getting the batteries you need? Right, because the sulfuric acid. Well, it caught up, though. No, only the ones on the end. Right. Sulfuric acid next time, too. We will, when we sign off, we'll stand next to that so we remember. So that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We made 12 of them. When we pick up next time, we will make the rest. Also, we built right in front of our bus. We'll figure that out later too. And I'm really happy with how this is turning out. This is really probably going to be our last project for this particular map. And then if Factorio comes out with some cool updates in the near future, then we might start a new map or something and try that out. But this post-game has been pretty fun. This is the first time I've ever actually tried to go for that. And I don't really see myself doing a mega base in this particular map. Might be something to plan for in the future. But yeah, I will be back on Wednesday. And as always, see you next time. Have a good night.